sort of, has it been an emotional return to Portland? How do you feel in your return just to the city and to the fans?
At first when I arrived, it was a little weird just because usually when I'm arriving, it's in red and and I'm a little more, I don't know, it was different because it didn't, it didn't really feel as much like home as it used to. But it was so nice to get back and just connect with some of my old teammates here in Portland, and obviously this was my home for 3 years, so to come back here, it's always great. It's a very long journey from Orlando, so I didn't really enjoy that part of traveling here, but it was great to play on the field again and just see the fans. Portland really does have great fan support, and we saw that again tonight, and so we're looking to see that for us in Orlando next week.
Did you have any sort of like wrong turns here at the stadium? You go to the wrong locker room or coming in from the gate? Was that any different?
I almost felt like I didn't know if I was allowed to go in certain areas. I wanted to be pretty focused on the game, but everywhere I turned, I knew everyone, the staff, the coaches, the players. So that was kind of funny just to catch up with everyone, but still stay focused. Not as easy as it may seem.
Please remember to raise your hand if you have a question.
Matt, Jonathan, Alex, you mentioned coming back and this being your former home, but at the same time, you have a lot of former Thorns with you at Orlando this season. What's that been like for the team?
I feel like a lot of the players on the Pride have played together, so before in the NWSL, so that chemistry was already a little bit built going in, but at the same time, the team as a whole, these 20 players have had 1 month together, like 35 days, if that. So, like I said before, it's going to be a lot of building, a lot of getting to know each other's tendencies, and we do have some newer faces, some rookies that are coming in and trying to make a name for themselves. And so I think we have a really, really good squad, and it's nice to have some familiar faces like Kaylin, like Steph.
The way that you guys gave up the last goal tonight, very late, you had played very well throughout the match. Can you talk about what you sensed with the team's reaction? And you've talked during the last couple of weeks about being the captain of this team now. How does it change how you approach results like this when you have to kind of contribute to the managing of the mood within the team?
I mean, I think we just take it one game at a time. I told the team that I was proud of them because, I feel like we really stepped up and fought really hard. I think we were unlucky in the end. But I told them that to keep their head up because we have a great game next week at home, and hopefully we're going to break the NWSL attendance record, and we'll have a ton of fans, just like Portland had tonight. So the result doesn't really show in what we talked about. I think that for the most part we were happy with our play on the field. The result just didn't show that.
Thanks, Alex.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.